All right, man, it's another video by your boy Cool Water, the digital dope man. And I wanted to do this quick video because I have ran into a couple of situations and I just wanted to share them with you all. Recently contacted by a couple people who wanted to do business with me because they ran up on my blog site. And I posted that on Facebook. One was a PR agent who was representing a young man who's supposed to be some business phenomenon, making tens of thousands of dollars. And as a result, she wanted to get a free article placement on the site. So I, initially was kind of like, yeah, cool. And then I went from that to, sizing up the situation and saying, okay, well, after doing some research and this dude supposed to be making tens of thousands of dollars, y'all can throw me a little couple dollars. So, she was like, well, we was looking for some free placement or whatever. And then she said, well, I want to learn more about what you got going on. So I told her what it was going to cost. And, she came back after, a few emails and said, well, we'll pass. So I, basically told her, I'm sorry to hear that. And on top of that, y'all gonna have to come with something better than, trying to get free placement if you're not gonna offer nothing in an equal value or equal exchange. So we went through that. I said my piece, moved on. Ran up on somebody else contacted me and they wanted to get an article, but it was a blog post, but it was supposed to be paid. So after I proposed, what I wanted them to pay, then they was talking about we was hoping you was gonna give us a free post. So with that being said, I said, y'all seem to have it misconstrued. So we went back and forth, and finally they said, well, what's it gonna cost me? And let me see, hold on for a minute. I'm out here kind of getting some exercise at the same time. So they say, well, what's it gonna cost me? So I proposed the price, and that's where we are in the negotiation process. But the whole point of this video is you placing value on your work. What is your work worth? The value of what you're doing, what is it worth? How much are you worth? Because these people will give you a value if you don't give yourself one. You feel what I'm saying? They will give you their own interpretation of what they believe your value is worth to them, and then try to downplay what you worth. So for me, it's important that you set a price value on what you're doing. And this is a way you can calculate that. You can calculate the amount of time you put into to whatever you're doing on a daily, weekly, and hourly basis to give you a value. So let's just say your time is worth $15 an hour, and then you do a certain amount of work. It might take you 4 hours. Okay, well that might be, $90 or 70, 80 bucks or what have you. But you can calculate that. You see what I'm saying? So it's one of them situations where, and this right here kind of cool. I see. Okay. It's one of them situations where you got to place value on what you're doing, man, because these people will try to misuse you and abuse your value based on what they think you worth. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of the things, you need to calculate your own value. You need to begin to set prices for your price and whatever services you charge, and then you need to be able to stick by that. And then there's other situations where you might negotiate with someone based on what you and that particular person comes to terms with. So for example, like I told the PR agent, hey, you ain't offering me no money, you want pay, but then you're not even offering me some type of social equity in exchange for the service. So if she would have had a large social media list, I might have fooled with her. You know, I might have fooled with her. It might have worked out like that. You know what I'm saying? Where I was able to get something in exchange, but a lot of people don't know how to do business. And that's one of the main things, you know, I think we also have to take into account. So I'm gonna keep this video short, but I think it's important that you start to begin to place value on what you're doing and begin to set certain prices and certain standards so people don't misuse you, because these folks will walk over you, man, if you don't watch it. Check me out, Cool Water Digital Dope Man. Look for me at the blog is hiphopdead.com. Look for me at the home base site, thedigitaldopeman.com. Peace and stay blessed. Holla.